Hey, welcome back. Today's February 28th, Sunday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in the short-term future, before diving into Algorand, ALGOUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video if you guys are enjoying this content, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculation opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market. First, most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance up over 0.5%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down almost 2%. Total altcoin market cap down over 3%. Now, this is the downside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. I would usually see Bitcoin pullbacks affecting total altcoin market cap more, okay, as we are seeing right now. Bitcoin price action, again, down almost 2%. Total altcoin market cap down over 3%. This is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. Excuse me, the downside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. And on the daily time frame for Bitcoin dominance is still my focus here, because we still have a pretty charged bullish pattern here, which is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Okay, neckline is about 64.25%, which is also a fib level. If Bitcoin dominance continues developing this pattern and actually breaks to the upside, the measured target is about 68%. Whatever Bitcoin dominance trends to the upside, not as ideal for the altcoin price action on both the upside and downside, because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards, I will usually see Bitcoin price action leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. So I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trend downwards. Okay. Bitcoin price action here still holding the 45K level, which I said to be a pretty key support with the fib level area right here. Okay. Next level of key support, if this 45K fib level does not hold, will be the daily 50 MA, which is also pretty close to the 3-day 21 MA. Okay. However, if Bitcoin price action pulls back, this could still have an effect on the altcoin price action. The magnitude of that effect would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Now, as I've been saying for the past couple of days, there's quite a bit of bearish signals, including bearish divergence on the monthly time frame down to the 3-day time frame, most notably. Okay. Now, those are pretty bearish signals, even though it looks like we have a falling wedge pattern here, which is generally a bullish pattern. If this price action breaks out by tomorrow now, okay, then I will have a measured target of about 59.4K. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Breakout percentage of a falling wedge pattern, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it's a 68% chance of it breaking upwards. However, like I said, even if it looks like we have a bullish pattern here, I will heavily consider the bearish signals and bearish divergences on the monthly time frame down to the 3-day time frame in this case. Now, let's take a look into Algorand, ALGOUSD, and see where exactly we are at. I usually do take a look into the RSIs from the macro time frame down to the on the macro time frames, from the monthly time frame down to the daily time frames, which are what I consider to be macro time frames. Okay, check their RSIs, look for any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios I should be looking out for. Even though I think this matters less right now because Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance, I think, are the focus of the markets. As we have seen for the past couple of days this week, pullbacks in the altcoin market overall have been correlated with Bitcoin pullbacks as well. Now, let's go down the RSIs anyways. On the monthly time frame here, we do have an RSI reading of about 69, so not in overbought territory, very slightly under 70 there. Okay, I don't see possible bearish divergence scenario here as well, so I'm not concerned on the monthly time frame RSI on Algorand. Weekly time frame, we have pullback from an RSI reading of about 88, now all the way back down to about 66. Possible bearish divergence scenario if the price action was to make a higher high on the weekly time frame. It does need to beat the last high reading of about 89 or 88 to negate bearish divergence scenario. Okay, on the weekly time frame. 3-day time frame, very similar narrative. Okay, the last RSI reading to beat is about 85. So if price action was to make a higher high here on the 3-day time frame, it does need to beat an RSI reading of about 85 to negate bearish divergence. A very similar scenario here for the daily time frame, except for the last RSI to beat to negate bearish divergence is about 91. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take a look into the key resistances and supports here, okay, and see what has gone on since my last post. Since my last post, I did say that the key support here was about the $1 fib level area. Price action actually closed as low as about 97 cents, so slight close below that $1 fib level area before bouncing back up quite significantly all the way back up to about $1.20, and now it's still holding this fib level area at about $1. Okay, so this is still key support right now. Key resistance would be the next fib level about $1.20, as well as the daily 21 MA, which is the blue line right here. Key support, like I said, $1 fib level area before looking at the daily 50 MA, as well as the next fib level at about 83 cents area. Okay. Now, this is what I see. Okay, I see a falling wedge pattern that could be playing out with two one-off wicks right here, but I would still consider this to be a falling wedge pattern. Okay, falling wedge patterns, like I said, with the Bitcoin price action chart, generally bullish patterns. 68% chance of it breaking upwards, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternstart.com. If it actually does break upwards by tomorrow, I do have a measured target of slightly above $1.70. However, like I said, even if it looks like we have a bullish pattern right here, I would heavily consider the other markets, okay, such as Bitcoin price action and Bitcoin dominance, because I do think those are the focus right now, especially when Bitcoin dominance has a pretty charged Bitcoin charged pattern, the inverse head and shoulders pattern there. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for before any particular smaller altcoin markets. Bitcoin price action, Bitcoin dominance. Okay, right now. Now, let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks to the upside and go towards its measured target of slightly above $1.70 here. Okay. However, there's quite a bit of resistance I see that's right above this pattern right now, including the daily 21 MA and the fib level right here at about the $1.20 fib level. If price action gets above those, the next key level of support I'll be looking at, resistance, excuse me, would be about the $1.45 fib level area. Okay, so even if it looks like the price action has broken above this pattern, quite a bit of resistance between the breakout points and the measured target. Okay, now let's take a look into the bearish case scenario here. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks its dollar fib level area again. The next level of key support I'll be looking at would be the daily 50 MA, the white line right here, and the next fit level area at about 82, 83 cents. Okay, it looks like if the price action actually goes down there, it will still keep this pattern intact. Okay, however, if it actually does break below these supports, then the next level of key support I'll be looking at will be the 3-day 21 MA, which looks like it should still keep this falling wedge pattern intact because it's catching up to this bottom trend line right now. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.